I have just bought a Festool Ets EC150 and it's the 5mm orbit, and I've got to say I love it already. This is such an expensive sander, like £600 for a sander seems a hell of a lot of money. So for the last few years we've been using a battery operated Makita random orbital sander, and while it's got us by, it just doesn't produce a quality finish. Now that our joinery's, getting to quite a high level, we need to be able to finish to a high standard as well. So I've been wanting one for ages. I finally bought it, and we're going to do a bit of a test and a review. I have just done a little draw box that I made, and I liked it. So anyway, we've got this door, Sapili. This is a part of a French door set. This has been hit with a belt sander originally and has been sort of finished with our Makita, and you can just see lines in it, and I'm really hoping that this tool will help get rid of those. So I've got some Merkur Abranet sanders, sanding pads. I did want to try the 3M Cubitrons, but the guy that I bought these off, well the shop, didn't have any, so these were the closest thing that I had to it. So I'm going to hit it first with a 120 grit and then go up to the 180, and that's as far as we'll go for the purpose of this video. So yeah, let's have a little go. The first thing I notice is that the pads stick really well to this disc. I know I'm supposed to be using like an intermediate pad in between these, but I only just bought this today and I want to use it, so we'll give it a go, and yeah, let's see what happens. Straight away, that just is such a better finish. I'm going to bring the camera in just so you can see the marks that I'm talking about. So if we catch this in the right light, you'll see the lines that run across, and that is just from overlap of the belt sander. We always belt sand the joints first, just to take the meat away. But yeah, that's how it was on this side, and you can see I literally hit that for, what was it, 30 seconds? And it is immaculate. I mean immaculate. So we have some more of the lines down here. So yeah, we're just going to go around, get this all done with the 120, hit it with the 180, and then we'll talk about the finish that we've achieved. I'm sure you can tell by the grin on my face, I am so impressed with that. I was honestly so nervous about spending that much money on a sander, just because of the fact I thought I was going to get it back, use it, and like not notice any difference in finish or speed. Ultimately, like, we're a business, so the longer everything takes us, the less money we make. That's going to save us hours of sanding time. A couple of other things to touch on with this machine. Number one is the dust collection. Honestly, there's there's no dust coming off this sander. Like I've sanded this door both sides now, and there's literally no sapele dust on the bench. There's none. I'm pretty much permanently covered in dust anyway, but none of this is sapele dust. Like this stuff's got a really strong smell, and there's no scent of it whatsoever, which is amazing because you'll all know you get home after a day in the workshop, and the stuff that comes out your nose, whether it be disgusting or not, it's just not nice. So just that alone is going to be a game changer for us. We've got the Festool CTL MIDI rigged up to it, and yeah, like I say, that's dust-free sanding as far as I'm concerned, which is great. The other thing I wanted to touch on is this. Like the braking, how the motor's braked, I just think is awesome. I didn't know it did that until I just tried it. That's great because, you know, when you're sanding, we often put the sander down before it stops. So I know it's just something minor, but to me that's a really cool little feature. The only thing I'm a little bit sad about is I've seen the new battery operated one of these that's just come out, and it's got a light across the front, and I think that light is such a nice little touch. So it'd be really cool if that could be added onto this. I know it's probably impossible, but yeah, that'd be a cool feature to see on the corded sanders for sure. Yeah, other than that, I think it just really does what it says on the tin. I think if you had quite an abrasive grit on this, an 80 for example, you know, it'd soon pull material away. We might not even have to use our belt sander as much anymore, which would be really nice because it scuffs the material a lot and it just creates more work. So yeah, I'm definitely going to invest in some more coarse grit pads just to see what sort of limits we can push it to. It's nice, it feels lovely in the hand. You know, the ergonomics are really good. So glad I didn't buy the Merca now because I'm swapping hands all the time and it just would not work for me, so that's a no. Speed control on the side, I can't see why you would have anything other than flat out, to be honest. Maybe for like decorators and stuff if they're doing paint or something like that, but for me, she's on full bore all the time. Yeah, I think all round great purchase, highly recommend this. Oh, also just to add, I've got nothing to do with Festool. I've bought this with my own money, just based on watching other reviews really, so yeah, good. Yeah, I'm so impressed. That is, honestly, I know we've only gone to 180, but that's plenty for a paint finish, and that is like glass. I'm not even joking. I've never had a finish like that on any of our products. I'm really pleased with that. The pads seem to be great as well. Obviously not tried any of the other high-end pads, so I can't really compare. But what I can say is that is worth the spend. If you're producing, you know, commercial joinery, absolutely worth the spend. Anytime I buy anything, I do so much research, and obviously I think the big competition is between this and the Merca. I think it's the Merca Deros. I just didn't like the idea of having to hold my hand in one place all the time. As you can see there, I used loads of different positions for holding the machine. So yeah, for me that was just a no straight away, but I do feel a bit of tingling in my hands, to be fair, which I didn't actually get off the Makita, but this is obviously doing a much better job, so it's obviously working a lot harder, so I guess, you know, you can expect a bit of vibration, but yeah, really pleased with it, really pleased. I'm actually excited to do more sanding. So yeah, if you're thinking of getting a new sander, that's the tool for you.